In the Eucharistic miracle of BOIS BELGIUM, a consecrated host bled and stained the corporal. Starting on the Tuesday before Pentecost of the year 1405, the Lord appeared covered with his wounds to John of Holdenberg, master of the castle and abbey of BOIS BELGIUM. Only at the third apparition did our Lord speak, according to John, quote, "Go into the chapel of Isaac, and you will find me there," unquote. At the same time, the parish priest, Peter Ost, heard a voice instructing him to offer the Mass of the Holy Cross in the chapel of Isaac. The following day, the pastor summoned all the faithful to assist at Mass at the chapel of Isaac. John of Holdenberg was among those present. The priest began the Mass, and when he unfolded the corporal, he saw there a particle of the large host that had been consecrated the preceding Tuesday. He tried to consume the host, but the Eucharist clung to the corporal and began to bleed. The priest turned white, and John, who had observed everything, comforted him by saying, quote, "Do not fear, this marvel comes from God," unquote, and related his visions. For 4 days, there until Tuesday after Pentecost, the blood continued to flow, reaching the length of a finger. Then, having stained the entire corporal, the blood coagulated little by little and dried up. The miracle was seen and attested to by many. The Bishop of Cambrai, Peter Diali, was informed of what happened, and he decided to investigate personally, and had the corporal in his care for some 2 years. Every attempt to remove the stains of blood on the corporal were useless. The bishop opened an investigation where testimonies were gathered regarding the events wrought by the reliquary of the precious blood. On June 16, 1410, the bishop granted an indulgence of 40 days to those who visited the chapel at BOIS BELGIUM. On May 3, 1413, he allowed the corporal to be venerated as a relic and established a solemn procession in honor of the miracle, along with public exposition of the Blessed Sacrament. The first procession took place in 1414. On January 13, 1424, Pope Martin V approved the building of the monastery of BOIS BELGIUM. Today the monastery is the goal of pilgrimages. The corporal stained with blood is exposed to view in the chapel. Every year, on the Sunday following the feast of the birth of Mary, the citizens of BOIS BELGIUM come together in prayer to celebrate the memory of this Eucharistic miracle.